guys, it's Eric, owner of Farpoint Farms here in the mountains of North Carolina, and today it is finally time for part 2. This is a Brinly leaf collector. You know, they have an attachment for it so you can use it as a detacher as well, but for most people who purchase these things, this is to try to scoop the leaves up off your lawn and then allow you to dump those off. I've always looked at these and thought, hey, that's a pretty cool idea. Never had one, but Brinly was kind enough to send me this to try out. I did an assembly video for it earlier this year. Now it's fall and we still have some leaves down, so I'm really curious to test this thing out, and that's what we'll be doing today. If you notice, the mower I'm using for this is just a very low-end Murray riding mower. It's an LT, so no special, you know, you don't need a garden tractor for this. This hooks just up with the pin itself. Obviously, leaves don't weigh a whole lot, so we're not talking about hauling, you know, a large amount of weight, so it shouldn't be a problem. This will literally be the first time I've used this. I'm kind of looking forward to it. You get to see it in 4K right here on Farpoint Farms. And to the Brinly Corporation, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I know I've looked at, I did a review of your cultivator. I did a review of a lot of your products because I own a lot of them. I do a lot of farming here using garden tractors, and before we ever spoke, I had certainly given you guys a bunch of free advertising, I guess. So anyway, that took their notice, and they were kind enough to send me this. So I'm looking forward to testing it out. If it's anything like any of their other products, I think it'll be pretty cool. So let's fire this thing up. We'll take it down to some leaves. We'll try it on grass. Might try it on gravel to see if it picks up a lot of gravel along with it. And I'll give you my honest opinion. Here we go. Bore you with the probably 6-hour task of raking up all these leaves with this machine, but obviously it works. If we pan the camera this way, you can see just the 2 passes that I made, and of course it's a little sloppy because I was trying to keep it in the camera zone here, but it pretty much got it up. And as you saw before, it was quite a bit of leaves on the ground here, so I'm pretty happy with it. I was actually surprised at how easily it works. There's very few things you need to know about controlling this. You have your height indicator here, so that addresses like if I'm going to have these brushes scraping down deep into the grass or just along the top to lift it up. I would imagine with dry leaves like I have here today that we would want it at a fairly high setting because it's just going to scoop them up. But if perhaps the leaves were wet, we would push it all the way down like it is right now. So that's how that adjustment works there. The only other tool you use is this, so that's just a release handle. It doesn't even lock, it just flips up, so you dump it and then you pull forward. Good idea on their part. They gave us a little Velcro strap here, so you just mount it to the side of your tractor, and that seems to work very well. So overall, I'm quite impressed. Brinly has done it again. I think this has been on the market for many years. I know I've had my eye on it since we lived back in Raleigh, but this is pretty cool tech. I would know that I would say if I had like an acre-sized lawn with a couple of good-sized trees on it, this would be perfect for that. Maybe a property like mine, Gosh, I wish they made a bigger one for like garden tractors and maybe full-size tractors, because it definitely has a lot of potential. The mechanism itself seems to be fairly well built, so no issues there. And the little nylon brushes that actually do the sweeping seem to work well. If I was going to criticize it for anything, is that it does appear, especially at the lowest height, to want to pull up some of the gravel along with the driveway there. But I'm just going along the edge there, and of course, because we plow in the wintertime, it pushes gravel over. So I did hear a little bit of it. I didn't see a whole lot when I dumped it. Most of it's just leaves. So I'm pretty happy. If I got to give it a grade, I'd say maybe an A-. And I don't know that there's technologically a way to avoid picking up rocks, because you certainly would want it to maybe pick up little twigs and acorns and stuff like that. So it's hard to ding it for that. Anyway, that's it. Oh, the little riding mower here, I think it's a 12 horsepower. No problem whatsoever hauling this machinery. No problem whatsoever pulling it loaded or unloaded. So no issue no matter what kind. Even if you had a rear engine rider, I believe this would probably work out fine for you. That is it for today. Again, thank you to the Brinly Corporation for allowing me to test out this thing. And now it's time for me to get back to work and actually start getting all these leaves up with this thing. So I'll give you a follow-up video perhaps during the wintertime and let you know how it worked out here on the farm. And in the spring, I'm going to try, after cutting grass, to scrape up some of those grass clippings and use it for feed for my critters down there. So it's kind of the poor man's hay baler. We're going to give that a shot in the spring, so that'll be part 3 or part 4. Anyway, till then, take care.
There's always something that needs a little fixing on Far Point Farms. Freedom is mighty sweet.